Yeah, there are two parts to the air conditioning industry. One is the residential air conditioner, and second is the commercial air conditioner.
Right.
Now, the residential air conditioner is roughly 15 million units of air conditioners are bought every year, and the commercial air conditioning has got a bunch of products like ducted air conditioners, variable refrigerant flow air conditioners, chillers, and so on and so forth. Now, the residential air conditioner market will grow by roughly 15% CAGR over the next 5 years. That means from 15 million, it will touch 30 million by the year 2030. So we are looking at doubling of our the requirement of residential air conditioners, because the penetration level is very, very low today in India. Less than 10% of the households have air conditioners, whereas other developing countries have more than 40-50%. So the runway for growth is huge. As far as the commercial air conditioning is concerned, we expect that the market to touch roughly 30 billion by the year 2030. So that's again a huge runway, because India as a country is sort of growing at a very rapid pace. India is a country which is still being built. There are a lot of requirements of hotels, hospitals, data centers, shopping malls, and district cooling plants which cater to all this. So the entire next decade will be a decade where India's commercial air conditioning space also will grow at a very rapid clip.
Yeah, that's quite nice to hear, because the population density is also increasing and infrastructure is also increasing. So what development do you see for the air conditioning and cooling solutions?
So what has been happening is cooling is a equipment. The cooling equipment is generally an equipment which consumes power. Now, when India sees such a big growth in the cooling requirements, the first thing that we have to be concerned about is what are we doing on the energy consumption of the air conditioners? Because if we do it in an uncontrolled manner, the energy load on the grid will become very untenable, and which is not good for the country. So there are many bodies like the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is working under the Ministry of Power, which is regulating these energy consumption norms. So every 2 years they create standards and norms which will ensure that the energy efficiency of the products that are sold into the market improves by 7 to 10%. So air conditioner which somebody has bought 10 years ago, when you compare it with the power consumption then, and you buy the same star of air conditioner today, the energy consumption is less than 50% of what it was. So in a way, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency is creating those norms and standards to ensure that the increase in consumption does not create an equivalent increase in energy consumption. The cooling expansion the energy expansion does not go with that, but it comes at a lower rate.
Right. Energy efficiency ratings are being increased.
Yes,
they are being
yes.
enhanced. So what are the recent developments by the Voltas?
So Voltas as a brand was one of the first earliest adopter of energy efficiency. So before it became mandated in 2010, Voltas was the first brand which introduced in 2008 energy label products. So we were ahead of the curve. The idea was that we were very conscious. See, Voltas is a Tata enterprise. It carries a Tata ethos. What is good for the country is good for us. That is what we strongly believe. And we were one of the earlier adopters of this energy efficiency standards. And every year we have been following the energy efficiency standards. We have always introduced new products, like for example, the VRF products that we have, the chillers of screw and centrifugal that we introduced. They are the best globally in terms of the energy efficiency. And recently we launched the residential air conditioners with an AI feature. Okay. Now, what the AI feature does is it pivots the air conditioners from being a reactive product which works only on the remote to a predictive and an adaptive product. Right. That means if you're using air conditioners over a period of 7 days, it learns that you like to set the temperature at so and so temperature. It also understands what is the outside temperature, what is the inside temperature, and it automatically adjusts the cooling. It's called adaptive cooling. Mm-hmm. It also has certain other features like an energy manager. So if you set the temperature You send you say that within the month of March, my energy bill for this air conditioner should not exceed X number of units. So it will track that usage pattern, and it will tell you and prompt you that you are within the budget or you're exceeding the budget, and you may want to moderate your temperature setting or the usage hours. So, and in the future we are trying to build a system into this, which will come in the next 6 months, where it automatically then adjusts the settings so that your budget is not exceeded.
Yes. So while you talk about the artificial intelligence or the AI, cost factors and are also involved in it. So how it is being integrated for the predictive maintenance and to optimize HVAC performance?
So like nowadays you have our health monitors, like you have the glucose monitors which people wear, the blood pressure monitors which we wear, your heart rate monitors which all of us wear. We take care of our own health by having a constant monitoring of this. Now, as far as air conditioners, especially commercial air conditioners are concerned, we strongly believe that a breakdown does not happen if you are able to predict it. That means you don't have to wait for the heart to stop and then realize that the machine is dead, the human being is dead. So the same way, there are many sensors which are put in the machine, which senses the operating performance of the chiller or the VRF, and this ensures that when there is something which goes beyond that operating envelope, that it gives a trigger that there is a possibility of a gas being lesser, there is a possibility of the condenser getting choked, there is a possibility that the motor is not delivering the efficiency. It gives those triggers, and that helps us to go and rectify the product before it breaks down. So that is, AI is going to play such a huge role in predictive maintenance. It will reduce your energy cost, it will reduce the breakdown time, it will also overall keep the machine working healthy for a longer period of time.
And definitely finding out the deficiencies in the nick of time.
Yes.
So how can you address the challenges to achieve carbon neutral HVAC systems to meet sustainability goals of India?
Yeah, so as a part of the Tata Group, we have something called a project called Project Alingana. This Project Alingana, it's a Sanskrit word which means embracing, and here it is, embracing the nature. Our idea is that we want to become net zero. We have put targets for scope 1, scope 2 and scope 3. So there are 3 pillars. One is carbon neutrality, second is biodiversity, and third is the recycling thing. So we are working on all these platforms, and we are, I think, going to meet all the targets that have been set. So what India as a country has certain targets. The Tata Group has targets which are more ambitious than that. So we fall in that Tata Group's Project Alingana, and we constantly monitor that the carbon neutrality, the recycling and the biodiversity goals are met as per Project Alingana, which will be at least 20 years before India's goals. So that is the way.
Quite delighted to listen that your project details. What is the Make in India initiative to boost HVAC manufacturing by Voltas?
This is all coming under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's initiative to make Atmanirbhar Bharat. So he has introduced a lot of production-linked incentives, where earlier, say 5 years ago, when you take one air conditioner, almost 75 to 80% of the components that go into air conditioner used to come from outside, our neighboring countries and so on. Today, that has come down to less than 30%, and that is all thanks to the initiative of the Prime Minister in ensuring that India is self-reliant and not dependent on other countries for its supply chain. Now, over a matter of next 3 years, I think 100% of what goes into an air conditioner will indeed be made in India, and this is a part of that journey. And Voltas has been also very active in this space. We have done a large investment of almost 520 crores in a new India's largest room air conditioner factory, residential air conditioner factory in Chennai, where we have built a capacity of 2 million air conditioners. So that is the largest air conditioner factory in the country. We have also invested a large amount of money in a new plant in Sanand for manufacturing of refrigerators, washing machines, microwaves and dishwashers. So this is a product called the Voltas Limited, which is a joint venture between Voltas and 𝗓𝘂𝗥𝗘𝗫, two companies where we have almost like an equal share. So this is another big initiative where we want to manufacture the home appliances on a very large scale and make it in India.
Yes, and what new technologies do you think would make a better future with respect to the air quality also and AI integration into the HVAC future systems?
So AI, as I had mentioned, is going to play a major role in residential air conditioners, ducted air conditioners, VRFs, chillers. Everywhere you will see AI having a major play in terms of predictive maintenance, ensuring lower energy consumption and real-time access to data. So there will be a huge change in the next 5 years. AI will be embedded into every single air conditioning equipment. That is as far as AI is concerned. Indoor air quality is something which is of big importance for India, especially in certain parts of the country like North India, especially during the post-Diwali time when the indoor air quality drops. There is a lot of research being done in terms of improvement of the air quality. New technologies are being tested, and it will all become part of the products which will be rolled out in the next couple of years.
Yes, thank you very much. Just now we heard the perspectives about HVAC industry, AI integration, air quality, as well as the new technology with the support of the government and policies. And thank you very much, Mr. Menon. We had a very candid insights about sharing your views.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.